Hello, my dear student. Welcome once again the course number 1, that is the PSCT 121 Electrodynamics in MSc First Physics. In previous video, we will start the module number 3, that is the inhomogeneous wave equation. And in previous video, we will cover the first point, that is the inhomogeneous wave equation. Okay. In this video, we will start the next point, that is the gauge transformation. Before see the point that gauge transformation, first the meaning of the one words, that is the invariant. What is meant by invariant? What is meant by invariant? Invariant in theoretical physics. First, see the meaning of invariant. Okay. In theoretical physics, that invariant is a property of system. Let's see the carefully. What is meant by invariant? Invariant in theoretical physics, invariance is a property of system remains unchanged under the some transformation. What is meant by invariant? Invariant in theoretical physics, invariant is a property of system remains unchanged under some transformation. Means we will apply some transformation of electric field and magnetic field, then the system will remains unchanged. Means system remains same. Unchanged means system remains same. This is the known as the invariant. In gauge transformation, we will show that electric field E bar and magnetic field B bar are invariance. We will show the invariance of, in that point, gauge transformation. We will show let us now show the invariance of electric field and invariance of magnetic field. That means we will show the B dash is equal to B and E dash is equal to E. Dash is the transformation. Okay. Then before see the invariance of electric field and B, in previous video we will show the one condition, that is the Lorentz condition. Means interlocking of phi and A. Show the which condition? That is the Lorentz condition, and Lorentz condition are del bar dot A plus mu epsilon dabba phi by dabba t is equal to 0. This is the Lorentz condition. In Lorentz condition, that is the A is the magnetic vector potential and phi is the magnetic scalar potential. These two electrodynamic potential are interlocked with that condition, and that condition is a Lorentz condition. Similarly, as comparably, that rho and J. Rho is the volume charge density and J is the current density. These two, that is the volume charge density and that two densities are interlocked with the equation, that is the equation of continuity, and that equation is del bar dot J plus dabba rho by dabba T is equal to 0. Okay, as compared to this phi and A, this interlocking with the condition, that is a Lorentz condition, del dot A plus mu epsilon dabba phi by dabba T is equal to 0. And as comparely, that volume charge density and that current density are interlocked with the condition, with the equation. That equation is a equation of continuity. Okay. And then let us now show the invariance of electric field and magnetic field. In the point, that is the gauge transformation, we will show the invariance of electric and magnetic field. And what is meant by invariance? Invariance is the property of system remains unchanged. Means system will remain same under to apply some transformations. In gauge transformation, we will show the invariance of electric field E and magnetic field B bar. Okay. But in previous video, we will show the two equation, that is the B bar is equal to del cross A. B bar is equal to del cross A, equation 1, and E bar is equal to minus del phi minus dabba A by dabba T, equation number 2. These two equation we will show in previous point, that is the inhomogeneous wave equation. Equation are B bar is equal to del cross A and E bar is equal to minus del phi minus dabba A by dabba T. And this A is the magnetic vector potential and phi is the magnetic scalar potential. Then in next step, to apply in next step, to apply the two transformations. To apply the two transformation, that transformation equation is A dash is equal to A minus del psi, equation number 3. A dash is equal to A minus del psi, and phi dash is equal to phi plus delta psi by delta t, equation number 4. To apply these two transformations, this A dash is equal to A minus del psi and phi dash is equal to phi plus delta psi by delta t. This A is the magnetic vector potential, phi is the magnetic scalar potential. Then we apply these two transformation in that system, equation 1 and 2. Then where this A dash, A is the magnetic vector potential, but A dash is the transformation of magnetic vector potential. A is the magnetic vector potential, but A dash is the transformation of magnetic vector potential A. And next, phi dash is the magnetic scalar potential, but phi dash is the transformation of magnetic scalar potential. Magnetic scalar potential phi. Then we will show the invariance of B and E, okay, under these two transformation, A dash and phi dash. Then we will prove that B dash is equal to B, means system will remain unchanged. We apply this transformation, then system will remain unchanged. That means B is a invariant, or B is a gauge invariant. Then by using equation 3, equation 1 becomes, and that we write the equation 1, that B dash is equal to del cross A dash. B dash is equal to del cross A dash. Then using the equation number 3, by using equation 3, we write B dash is equal to del cross, and A dash is the transformation of magnetic vector potential. A dash is the A minus del psi. And therefore B dash is equal to multiply this bracket del cross A minus del cross del psi. Equation are del cross A minus del cross del psi. Okay, but we know the rule, that is the curl of this, by using the curl of gradient of any scalar function is 0. Del cross del psi is equal to 0. Rule is the curl of, by using the curl of gradient of any scalar function is 0. That means this del cross del psi, this is the curl of gradient of any scalar function is 0. That means this term is 0, and therefore that B dash is equal to del cross A, and this therefore B dash is equal to del cross A is the from equation number 3. And this, since B is equal to del cross A. Okay, our aim to show the invariance of B and E. Then by using equation 3, this equation 1 is the B dash is equal to del cross A. This we will write the in transformation term, that B dash is equal to del cross A dash, and that A dash is the transformation of magnetic vector potential. We substitute the value of A dash, and to rearrange the term means this multiply this del in bracket del cross A minus del. But in that term, we know the one rule is a curl of gradient of any scalar function is 0. Okay, rule is a curl of gradient of any scalar function is 0. Curl of gradient of any scalar function is 0. That means del cross del psi is 0, and remaining term B dash is equal to del cross A. But according to equation number 1, del cross A is a B, and therefore B dash is equal to B. That means B dash is equal to B. That means it means that the equation 1, under the transformation of equation 3. It means that equation 1 under the transformation of equation 3 is invariant, because system under the to apply the transformation A dash, but system remains unchanged, means this is the del cross A and system will remains unchanged, means that equation 1 under the transformation of equation 3 is invariant, and therefore this B bar is gauge invariant. B bar is gauge invariant, and such a transformation is known as a gauge transformation. Such transformation is known as a gauge transformation. Such transformation is known as a gauge transformation. Okay? This B dash is equal to B. That means that equation 1 under the transformation of equation 3 is invariant. Invariant means to apply such some transformation, then system will remains unchanged, and that B dash is equal to remains unchanged means this B same as the del cross A. Okay, and that means this B bar is the gauge invariant, and such a transformation is known as a gauge transformation. We will show the invariance of that B bar. Then similarly, to show the invariance of that is electric field E bar, then by using the equation 2, and equation 2 we write as a B, means we show the E dash is equal to E. Then E dash is equal to minus del phi dash minus dabba A dash by dabba T. Dabba A dash by dabba T. Then by using equation 3 and 4, we write this E dash as it is, minus del phi dash is the phi plus dabba psi by dabba T minus dabba by dabba T. A dash is the A minus del psi. Okay. In next step, E dash is equal to multiply minus del into phi, means minus del phi, minus plus minus del dabba psi by dabba T minus as it is dabba A by dabba T minus minus plus del dabba by dabba T means del psi by dabba T. Then this term will cancel out, minus dabba del dabba psi by dabba T plus minus plus get cancel. Remaining term E dash is equal to minus del phi minus dabba A by dabba T, and therefore this term from equation number 2, minus del phi minus dabba A by dabba T is the E bar. E dash bar is equal to E bar, because this minus del phi minus dabba A by dabba T is the from equation number 2. इथे म्हणणार from equation 2, this minus del phi minus dabba A by dabba T is the E, and this E dash is equal to E bar. E dash is equal to E bar. This means that equation 2 under the transformation of equation 3 and 4, because we use the equation 3 and 4, that means equation 2 under the transformation of equation 3 and 4 is invariant, and that means this E bar is known as gauge invariant. E bar is gauge invariant, and such a transformation is known as a gauge transformation. Such transformation is known as a gauge transformation. Okay, these are that we will show the invariance of electric field and magnetic field. This apply transformation E dash in that equation number 2, but we solve that apply this transformation, the system remains unchanged, means again the value of this E bar, and that's why this E bar is gauge invariant, and such a transformation is known as a gauge transformation. Okay, in next video we will discuss the next point. Thank you.